Hey y'all, Toad here. Alright, I've had 4 or 5 people ask me about what I carry in the Camelbak every day. And it's like, okay, there's been a few minor changes. I haven't done one of these in a while, so we'll go ahead and run through it, and maybe there's some of you who just haven't seen this thing before. And it's a Camelbak mule. I've had it for, a few years. And in this front pocket, I usually don't carry anything every day. This is where I'll put smaller stuff that's just going to be in there for the day because it's not real secure. And then in the admin pocket, let's see, we'll start in the back, work our way forward. There's it's kind of a cleaning, fire starting kit. There's some towels and some alcohol pads, one of the fire gel packs, which starts with a T. I can never remember the name of it. I keep some 22 shells in there, where if you see my alternate fire starting video, you'll know about that. So it's fire starting gear, plus it's just gear to clean up. There's some toilet paper and one of those blue shop towels. And I keep a small magnifying glass. Several uses. The big one, if I go hiking, I'm carrying topographical maps. And yeah, much as I hate to say it, I do need one of these occasionally. And then there's a small, I don't know if they call it the IFAC, but I like AMP3. They make some pretty awesome stuff, and this is just a little personal first aid kit. A little list of all the stuff in there. This has served me real well. I think I've got a video out on that too. This is this is a gift card, but you can use a hotel room key, anything, and it's got some Gorilla tape, that really heavy duty duct tape, and some electrical tape wrapped around it. And then there's 2 pockets, kind of mesh pockets here. First one, it's a loud whistle. It's got a compass, but the compass kind of blows. A little signal mirror, and I keep some strike anywhere matches in here, and that's really what this is for. It's for the whistle and the match holder because it's waterproof. Next to it is Leatherman juice. Now, I've talked about this a lot over the years on my channel. This is just flat out one of my favorite multi-tools. You can look around for mine and other videos on that. And then the flashlight I carry is the Phoenix LD20. Does everything I need. Again, I think it's Whole Lot of Light. There's a video out by me on this flashlight. Still carrying it. Some of this stuff's been in here for a while. This one's relatively new. It's a Benchmade Triage rescue tool. Won't get into a review. If I haven't done one, I can't remember. I don't think I have yet on this. It's made, literally, for emergencies, rescues, and whatnot. So that has found its way into the Camelbak now. That's a relatively new thing. On the zipper pull, I keep some chapstick down in the bottom of this pocket. Let's see what we got. Oh, here's a Leatherman Style CS. That's kind of in review right now. I've been using it on and off quite a bit. So far, so good. Neat little tool. A pair of earplugs. I always carry earplugs. Sometimes, I get over a friend's house, want to go shooting, got them. Loud noises, anything, even a shop, woodworking shop, whatnot. I always carry a pair with me. And there's just a spare lighter. The center compartment on this, normally I don't keep anything in it. But I've used it for everything from storing items I go beachcombing and grab, because this mesh allows air to get to it. And you can put something kind of stinky or gooky in here and not have to worry too much. The only thing in there right now is a Glock mag. So it's kind of a storage compartment if I need it. And on, she's got compression straps on both sides to squeeze it all down, and I keep a carabiner on each one. A lot of times this is where my car keys will end up if I'm walking around outside the car. Now, in the main compartment, got the Maxpedition Micra wallet. I won't get into that. You know, it's just private junk. But I actually will do a video on that because that's kind of the smallest version of my stuff right there. I do have it kind of packed cool. On the zipper pull, there's just one of these little cheesy REI thermometer compi. Yeah, it works. I've got a couple of these clips. You clip one end onto your t-shirt, the other onto your hat. So in a windy situation, if it blows off your head, you don't lose it. Big deal on the sailboat. No fun to have them go overboard. This is just a pair of mechanics gloves. Always carry a pair of those. There's some WD-40. Comes in handy a lot of ways. There's some sunscreen stick. This is the banana boat kind, but pretty much anything will work. This is great for noses, especially kids. Noses, cheekbones, stuff like that. So don't end up with a barbecued person. A little bit of off. Yeah, just a tiny little spray bottle. There's a one of those emergency blankets. I don't know how much it would do for a blanket, and you know, down here, but it will make an emergency shelter. It will serve its purpose if needed. There's the poncho setup. Just an inexpensive, probably hot as the devil to wear if I ever had to spend any time wearing it for any length of time wearing it. But it keep me in the Camelbak dry. I ever get caught out hard in a downpour. This is one of the Frontier Pro filter straws. You know, I haven't actually had a chance to use this particular one. I've used a couple different ones, but I don't want to open this one and let it get dirty in any way, shape, or form. I've got to grab another one and do a video. I've used them that belong to other people, and it seems like it works pretty well, but if you're wondering why I haven't done a video on it, that's why, because that's the only one I have, and I want to keep it clean. And then I've just got a camp towel stuffed down in the bottom. And that's really about it. A couple things that aren't in there. There's no firearm in there right now. There's no, I just got an iPhone, which is going to live in here, and my camera, which will live in this case that's on the strap for obvious reasons, because it's right there. But for the most part, this is what I carry, you know, all the time. There might be some minor changes depending upon what I'm doing, you know, one particular day or, you know, a particular trip. Sometimes if I go, you know, if I'm going to go kayaking, I'll put something different in there, you know, or I might take something out. But for the most part, that's kind of the basic loadout. And so far, yeah, it's worked for me. Maybe that'll give you some idea, some of the stuff you might like to carry. I don't know. Heck, it's going to take me a while to put all this back in, so I'm just going to bail out the Camelbak load. Fair winds. Take it easy, y'all. We'll see you next time around.